In next week's Emmerdale, Maddie becomes embroiled in a violent altercation and accidentally stabs Samson. Meanwhile, Marlon considers divorcing Rona, and Rose makes a dangerous mistake. Here are the 11 big moments to watch out for. Completely overwhelmed with exhaustion, Dawn is on edge when Avon's temperature rises. She takes it out on Billy, questioning him over whether he brought germs to the hospital via the other kids. Feeling helpless, Billy breaks down in front of Will, at a loss as to how to keep Even safe from germs when he comes home. Dawn is grateful when her mom Rose offers her a break from the complaining kids and persuades her to have a brandy to unwind. But Will is aghast when he spots Rose offering Dawn very strong sleeping tablets. Reminding Rose that Dawn is in recovery, Will warns her that she's on her last chance at home farm. Despite her mistake, Dawn forgives Rose and reveals she's grateful for the time they've spent together. As Rose begins to feel accepted, Kim bursts her bubble by informing her that Will won't forgive her as easily. Rose reports back to Ruby, but her partner in crime reminds her what is at stake. When Samson announces his plans to travel around Europe by car with his new friend Josh, Lydia is secretly concerned and hopes he'll fail his driving test. Advertisement continue reading below. She also hoped his car would be deemed not roadworthy, but Kane gives it his seal of approval. Soon, Samson arrives without his L plates and Josh announces he's passed his test. Lydia gives her congratulations, but Samson notices it's half-hearted. Celebrating his freedom in the AOP, Samson and Josh start drinking. Josh hits on Amy despite her discomfort. After a knockback from Sarah, Josh tries again with Amy, causing her to leave work early. As Josh flirts with newlywed Amy, it's clear he knows Maddie is trans and has a problem with him. Maddie steps in and rebukes Josh about his behavior before telling the two lads they're barred from the premises. Josh is fuming and begins dead-naming Maddie, growing increasingly transphobic. Heading back inside to teach Maddie a lesson, Josh becomes even more intimidating. Tension grows in the hide as Josh threatens Maddie, demanding the money from the till. The confrontation escalates until Josh shoves Samson into Maddie, who is carrying a knife. Samson is accidentally stabbed by Maddie, but Josh soon twists the situation, accusing Maddie of coming at them with a knife. Maddie is shocked to realize their lies mean there might be horrifying consequences for him. With Rona and Marlon still at loggerheads, a visit from Charles to discuss potentially organizing Ivy's christening makes Marlon explode. Furious that Rona seems to be making even more important decisions without consulting him, Marlon refuses to listen when she admits Charles brought up the topic. Unable to take Rona's excuses anymore, Marlon throws a pan of food on the floor. Rona is heartbroken when Marlon tells her that he's going on a camping trip with Patty to decide if he wants to stay with her. On the trip, Patty is horrified to hear Marlon is seriously considering divorce. Patty encourages Marlon to fight for his marriage by reminding him how he survived his stroke with Rona by his side. Will's passionate speech convinced Marlon. Back in the village, Mary convinces Rona to take desperate measures to save her marriage. After secrets of Ella's past come to light, Liam is feeling vulnerable about his relationship. He's lifted by support from Kane, who shares a beer with him and reminds him that he cares. As Liam takes a quiet moment on the bridge where Lena was murdered by Mina, could this suggest Ella is linked to the village's notorious serial killer? Meddling Rose threatens to wind Kim up even further when she pretends to be her while a client of Layla's is shown around home farm. Layla is baffled when she shows her client the potential wedding venue and Rose claims to be the owner of the estate. Will Kim find out and kick Rose out of her home?